Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we will be talking about Daredevil Hell's Kitchen and playing around with the 565 one in Act 6.1, the Ghost Boss chapter with the long distance relationship global node. And this guy, I've already made a video on him as soon as the buff went live, played around with him in Realm of Legends a little bit, and I was really disappointed because it was an overhaul. And this guy just has so much potential. He looks really cool. He's a fan favorite character because of the Netflix series, and he could have been something really. His skill class, generally speaking, is one of the weaker ones. Like, they have the best, like, really good two characters at the top with Aegon and Nick Fury, but after that you have some really good ones with Blade, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Elsa Bloodstone, characters like that. But they have just so many average, above average characters. If you go two videos behind to my tier list, you'll see like there is an average category, and it could have been called the skill class category. And Netflix Daredevil is the buffed version. Hell's Kitchen is not really an exception. He is definitely better than how he was, and he has utility. His regeneration is pretty impressive. If you have willpower, you're going to see like we are going to mess up a ton in this gameplay video later on, and at the end of the quest we will be at full health. We are running full willpower here. He sucks with suicide mastery. I think what they needed, if they want to make this character really good, then it's still not too late. He just needs two things in my opinion. Plus 30% stats, like his attack, because with suicide masteries he hit alright. I got a 10,000 medium out of him, which is for me at least, a 565 character hitting a 10k medium after a little bit build up, after like getting 2 furies from SP2s and everything, is not too much to ask. So I would say like a 30% boost in his attack would be nice. And secondly, like, he needs to be at the level of other characters with his, so he heals less compared to other characters, because he has this non-damaging debuff on himself. Here I mess up big time. That is a strong bleed I have on myself, but you can see like we're doing some decent damage. We got the stun. He does benefit a little bit from synergies. Wish those were abilities in his base kit. I do not have Hitmonkey. I think he does have a synergy with Hitmonkey. His animations now are amazing. He feels very smooth to play, especially like with the heavy attack and special 2 animation. The SP1 is ridiculously long. I think it's a little too much, if you ask me. But coming back to my point with the suicide mastery compatibility, I have showcased in my other video if you want to watch how bad it is. But it is really bad. Like, he basically kills himself. There is no character in this game that is affected so much. Suicide mastery is of course not for every character. Even really strong ones like Dr. Doom and Void are really bad with suicide masteries, but not to this level. He just takes an insane amount of damage from bleed and poison, and that is because he heals less compared to other characters. And I wish they just take that away, maybe reduce the healing from the particular debuff that it's Rage. I think it's called Rage. That would be fine. It's a lot of healing if you are not running suicide masteries, but if you are, then he just sucks. But now coming back to what he can do, he has some defensive ability reduction. He has some average damage. I say this is the definition. When I say average damage in future videos, this is what I'm talking about. This is like anything below this, I'd say is below average for sure. And when I saw his abilities, like I made a videos on that, I said that he lacks utility. He is not going to be a great utility character. So I was hoping he would be a great damage character, because he has cruelty, he has precision on SP1, cruelty on heavy attacks. He has like the thing which a lot of characters have these days, like kind of like Spider-Gwen, that after SP3 you do additional damage. And like SP2 had bleeds, fury, so on papers he looked like a character who can dish out an amazing amount of damage, and he just didn't deliver there at all. And that is the reason I'd say, for the most part, the community was disappointed with this guy. But again, if you are a new player in this game, you get this guy as a 4-star, as a 5-star, then this champion can take you very far. It takes a while, like the fights are longer. He is not going to get you like any medals and speed runs, but the regeneration thing is very powerful. Like here you can see we are healing 57. We do have like the long distance relationship thing again, but we made plenty of mistakes, and you're going to see that by the end we will be at full health, which is like a little bit of a silver lining with this character, his sustainability. Now, is it as good as just straight up regeneration characters like X23 or Wolverine? Or there are so many characters that have powerful regeneration. You also need to have willpower, which is not a very expensive mastery. I do think a lot of people do run willpower even without suicide masteries, but at the same time, if you don't run willpower, then I don't really see much of a use for this guy. He's alright, again better than he was before. There will be a group of people that really like him. I think he will be a taskmaster type character who a lot of people just forget that he exists, and sometimes he will have his uses and everything. But here again with bleed immune matchups, he doesn't have the strongest bleed, but when you take that away from him, then you can see the difference. The fights are a little bit longer. But with the Fury, like, you're not hitting too bad. 6000 medium for a 565 character with a full synergy team. It's not great, I'll be honest, but it's not bad either. They're definitely worse characters. If you have him, I wouldn't say he's a priority rank up to awaken him, to take him to high sig or anything. He has decent prestige now, I think, because he got a big prestige boost. But I like him animations wise. I would probably take him up in the main server as well. Maybe not to rank 5, but to rank 3 at least, because I do enjoy playing with him. The new animations are solid, great job there. And yeah, as you can see, we healed up a ton during that fight. We are almost at max health, and it didn't take too long. Now, I'm not a great, but like, he's not a very easy character to play. He has these two stances, Modok Boy and something else, like below 16 combo, above 16 combo, different abilities. You like when you use your heavy attack, you gain cruelty, you lose some of your combo. For same goes for your SP2. At SP1 you get a precision. SP3, like, he's a character that needs an understanding, and I do not claim to be a great Daredevil Netflix player. This is like the second time I'm actually playing with this guy, like besides arena and some minor testing. But from everything that I've seen, I haven't seen anything crazy from this guy. I don't think we're missing on anything. He is just going to be a character that is above average, but definitely not the best in the skill class. And with how we like, even the tune-ups, even Punisher 2099, people were really when people were upset during the Punisher 2099 buff, like, he is a great character. If you watch the semi-final of the North America region, I think, then Happy McMuffin uses Punisher 2099 for one fight, and he has power control. He has actual solid utility and damage. Like with the armor breaks, you are hitting 12,000 mediums easy, and you have heal block, you have regeneration, not great, but still you have solid power control. Like when you are in overdrive, you're barely giving the opponent any power, and you have all this stuff going on for you, and then we have character like Netflix Daredevil. Doesn't have much utility, doesn't have much damage either, and yeah, that is the reason why he is probably one of the worst recent buffs that we have seen, and it's a very good reason that why you should not rank up characters before actually playing with him, because again, on paper he looks like a good character, like his buffs release notes, but he just, the numbers were not right in my opinion, and he just doesn't feel, he feels great to play again animation wise, but he doesn't have the kind of numbers that people want to see with a big overhaul buff, especially considering this was a month where we just got one overhaul, except like besides two, and I still don't understand why they didn't buff the red version. I mean, maybe they just didn't have the time because we have so much content coming in December with the new variant, book 2, all the anniversary stuff, and I'm sure all that takes a lot of time. But this will be the final fight of this video. This is actually impressive against Thing. So you're going to see, that was a cut because I got a call during that, but you didn't miss much. We had 22 hits in, actually not even sure, his combo meter is a little bit weird, but as you can see he has 11 charges, 12 charges now, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because it makes, if you have 100% defensive, if it's a certainty that you will not be giving him any of the rock stacks, then it's great, but when it's not a guarantee, it makes like controlling his charges even tougher, which is not a great thing in my opinion. But here you see, like when we have the disorient debuff, I think this disorient debuff is from synergy, then I think we have really solid defensive ability reduction. I'm going in here, he's not gaining his rock stacks, we're not doing great damage, but at the same time with Thing, if you do too much damage, it triggers protection anyways. Here we baited a special, used a special 2, and it's going really well. Like this fight, he might be a decent Thing counter, but again, managing rock stacks could be annoying with like the defensive ability reduction thing and stuff. But this fight will be over in a second here after this SP2. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel for more content, like this video, share with your alliance, and bye bye. Stay safe.